Hello, welcome back to the Empress Nails channel. This is part 2 of where to shop for nail techs and enthusiasts. So I wanted to just jump right into it. So one of my favorite places to shop is Nail Lambo. They have a variety of brands and they also have classes, whether you can take them in person or online. So if you are a new nail tech or a practicing nail tech, fully, with experience, or if you are a nail enthusiast, I would say this should be in your favorites. And you should definitely have check out Pesto. I believe it's a Japanese brand. They have a little bit of everything. I would say definitely check out the seminar classes that's coming up. The girl is in California. So if you're in California, you can take it in person. But if you're not and you need to take it online, you can't. This is for Gel X classes. Gel X has a variety of brands. Nail Lambo has a variety of brands, which is why I like coming to this site. So if you're into airbrushing, you will find an airbrush system on here. From a Prey to AirTex, you will find a variety of everything, all the way down to stencils. So I would definitely say always keep them in your arsenal. They are amazing to have in your backup arsenal for online shopping if you're not shopping at your local nail supply. And just to clarify, not everybody has a local nail supply in your state. Sometimes it's quite a bit of a driving distance. They have their collections that you can go through and shop from, especially if you're like on a budget and you're wanting to try out stuff. I would definitely say, this is one of the sites to have in your arsenal. The next one that I would say have is ATL Nails, straight out of Atlanta. You do not always have to buy the name brand nail. I would say, look for quality over quantity, which is important. They have a variety of things for nail supplies, chrome powders. You don't have to be in Atlanta to get to them. They sell professional kits from Young Nails. Whatever you can't find on Amazon, here is your backup if you don't want to go to their website. Sometimes going to the Young Nails website, it costs more. Sometimes going to another website, it costs less. So whatever you can't find on Amazon, sometimes you can get here if you don't want to go to their website. Always have a website like this in your arsenal, especially for brushes. They have Kiara Sky, the drill bits. So they have drills. They have sanitation machines. They have other brands listed from Gelish. I would say if you're looking to try out other brands and you don't always go to the brand website, you can come to ATL Nail Supply and you will find pretty much whatever you need. They have all the acrylics. I would say these are the top of the line acrylics. You definitely get quality out of a lot of these brands that are listed here. So I would definitely keep this in the arsenal of your favorites. You have pedicure and manicure kits, Whoosh, Bare Luxury 4-in-1. I would say always go for the Medicare kit. You get a little bit of everything. That way, for sanitation purposes, that person's only using that. Looking for durables, you're definitely going to get quality here. You're going to find a little bit of everything here. So, and my favorite thing is I always shop the clearance rack because sometimes you never know. You may find a color that you like or you need, and they just so happen to have it. So I would say Atlanta Nail Supply or ATL Nail Supply, definitely keeping your favorites. It's a must have. On to soft landing towels. So they are constantly featured at the nail supply shows that are around the US. Most people I notice are getting a lot of their nail supply towels from Amazon or Young young nails, I would say try these. They're worth the try. They're a little bit pricier than normal, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. So I would definitely put them in arsenal and try them, even if you're a solo dolo nail tech. Like I said, it's about quality over quantity, and that is a must have. On to the next one. Sweetie Nail Supply, my favorite because you're getting all the Japanese gels and the Korean gels, and you get to try out new gel systems. And I believe that's a must right now. Don't just get locked into trying out, what you're comfortable with. Try out the new gel systems. You learn a lot, and that's kind of like the trend now. If you're looking for Jello, and this particular one kill remover pillow, I will highly recommend it. It is a must have, especially if you're working with any gel system and you're doing any type of pop on nails. Jello one kill remover pillow base gel. Yeah, it's a must have. Also, just gelato yogurt nail Korean nail. Yes, I will tell anyone this is a must have. They have a variety of brands on their website. So I would highly recommend anyone keeping them in their arsenal and checking out some of the brands and some of their supplies. Now they have stuff that's exclusively for Canada, so you can't really get mad about that because it really comes down to, like, I guess, supply and demand and what the shipper. But this girl is really aware of her customers, and she knows that a lot of U.S. customers buy from her. So she does have Jello. She does have Cocoa on there. So, and a few other brands. So I would definitely say keep her in your nail arsenal because they're fairly new in the game, but you get a lot for your money, especially when you can't find like Jello at another particular website that's always sold out. And Bella, this collection, Earl, yes, I would tell anyone try out the Korean and Japanese gels. They are worth every bit of the money. Okay, so let's move on to Nashley Nails. I believe they're out of California. They have a host of things. They have a lot of polished brands. I would definitely say keep them in your arsenal. This is one of my backups, and I enjoy shopping this website for nail tools, for nail art, for equipment, uh, pedicure, disposables. I would tell any starting out nail tech, make sure you have a arsenal of websites that you can go to buy supplies, especially when you're on a budget. One website might have something that another website doesn't. And the goal is to know where to find what you need. So if you are in school now and you're like, okay, I'm on a budget, my first video may work for you, but it's not to say that this video won't work for you. You can look around for your needs. And then for the current nail techs and the nail enthusiasts, either video will work for you. But this is a must have in your favorites when you're looking around for brushes and you're looking for quality. And I'm going to keep saying it. You're looking for quality over quantity. You always want quality because quality determines how the paint and how the nail looks at the end. When you have cheap brushes, you're going to have a certain look. So when you have quality brushes, the brushes work better and with applying the nail, the paint to the nail. So I would say always go for quality. If you can only get one brush at a time, then that's what you do. If you look up on one of these websites and you see that they bundled something, then get the bundle. The bundle will help you greatly. So with websites like this, I will always say look around. Save your money, if you're on a budget, but if you can find bundles and deals for brushes and product and gels and tools, these websites will help you with that. And so always keep a website like this in your arsenal, no matter what. And this is Nashley Nails. The next one is Julie K Nail Art. Now, she is a nail tech in New York, and she does work with celebrities, and she does have training classes on how to elevate your brand to get to work with celebrities and doing nails. So she has an additional website for that. But right now we're covering her shop. So if you're big into nail art, I would definitely tell any nail artist, check out her shop. She offers a variety of, like the strip nails, the pearl plate, the lint free wipes, brushes. Her brushes are phenomenal, by the way. I have them. And the decals. But the most important thing that I would tell anyone, her nail art design book. If you are into nail art or if you're just starting out, this is a must have because you can draw it in the book. So you can kind of see it. No, it won't always be perfect, but sometimes it's best to see it. So for her, I would tell anyone, check out our website for this book and for all the other little stuff. Her brushes are phenomenal for detailed nail art. They're reasonable and they're cheap. And this is why I always say quality over quantity because she's going to give you quality because she's using her own nail brushes that she sells to you. So if you can find packs like this is what you want. So with that, we're going to move on, but this is Julie K Nail Art. This is her site. Now we're going to move on to LNI Nailed It. She is a YouTuber, long hair nails. And she, I think in the last 2-3 years, she launched her website for her own nail products. Now, I have not used her products. However, I will tell you she's worth every bit to try out her products because she uses her own products in her videos. And so if you are a nail tech in school, starting out, getting ready to run your business, or you're getting ready to break off from a bigger salon, she would be a must to go to for supplies like the table lamp, the cuticle growth oil, supplies, nail drills, drill bits. She puts it together for you on a budget, and I think that's good. And then if you're into airbrushing, she also has, where is that? She has brushes here that's reasonably priced. She has she definitely has an airbrush machine, but this is all her gels, and her gels are quality. She's definitely been using her gels on her videos, and that matters to me because if you're not using your product, then who is? She has stickers. She has transfer foils, and she has rings for the hand if you're using a mannequin hand, because these rings sometimes are hard to find for display purposes. This is her press and go system. This is the light systems. So she's giving the girlies everything on a budget, and I think that's good. That way, you're not breaking the system or breaking your pockets, and you're getting what you need out of it. And she definitely has a airbrush machine on here. So, and it's $80. So if you're into airbrushing, you will find it on here. Here is her airbrush. You will find her airbrush system on here for $80 along with the stencils. So her website offers a little bit of everything. So I will tell nail techs, do not sleep on her. She is worth every bit of the money, and you definitely get quality over quantity. And this is what I'm gonna keep repeating so that people understand how to shop, and that way you don't have a bunch of junk in your nail collection that you end up having to throw out. Figure out what brands work for you and that you like to use, and then figure out what supplies that you use the most. That way, you have certain websites you can go to get things. And she's worth having and shopping her website for her gels and all the other stuff that she offers. And if you're starting out and you're in nail tech school, I would definitely recommend this site for you. On to Runway Supply. Now, I use Runway Supply for Jello. Problem with Runway Supply is they're always sold out. They're that popular. And they're sold out of colors that people want. These are like your neutrals. And they're always sold out in some of the main popular colors, which is why I offered up Sweetie's website because Runway is so popular that everyone orders from them and it's just hard to grab the product. So if you see it on there, buy it. They also offer nail art tools and decals, and they're pretty reasonably priced. And I would definitely say they should be in your arsenal. They're worth every bit of the money. Just remember, they're just a very popular online nail supply. And they do have Runway gel polish starter kits. So if you're starting out and you're a nail enthusiast and you want to start doing nails at home, or if you're just getting into nail school and you're on a budget, because some things you do have to buy, I would say make sure you're buying stuff in a bundle. You can come to these websites and look for bundles with the light and the nail gels and all that in the supplies, and you will make out a little better. So even with the drills. The drill does not have to come from a fancy name brand website, especially if you're starting out. Remember to keep yourself on a budget. You're looking for quality over quantity. And sometimes certain websites, even though their name is on it, it is not always quality. Sometimes websites like this, Runway Supplies, actually have a better drill. So I'm giving you all this to say quality over quantity, shop on a budget, be smart about it, because if you go into the nail salons, you'll see that these are the drills that most of the nail techs use, and it still gets the job done. So just remember to try to look for kits to keep yourself on a budget. They are worth every bit of the money, and they help you more than anything. They have nail arts designs on here, and so you're getting a lot for your money at a reasonable price, because their prices have always been reasonable on here, which is why they stay in my arsenal. Now, another website that I have been just fascinated with is hdhhub.com. She teaches classes for cocoids. And if you can't be in person with her, she has online classes. And a lot of her classes kind of cover the important stuff. And some of this you learn in nail school, but some of it you don't. So, implementing dry and wet pedicures. It's free, but I would say if you have to pay for it, pay for it. Normally, her courses don't cost no more than like $50. So, this is your free stuff. This is your business. This is the stuff that even though you're in nail school, they go over, and the book covers a lot of it and you get tested on it. Her site would be probably the best foundation for how to go about pricing, structuring. And if you're on a budget and you can't always be in the class, this will be the website to do it. So you can learn how to price, you can learn how to do additional services, stuff that's not covered in nail school, stuff that maybe your fellow nail tech, she doesn't know, or she's doing it a certain way that may work for her, but it may not work for you. So for business, she has courses on here to help you. Look and learn classes, she has courses on here for you. Foundational learning, disinfecting. Like I say, you learn the disinfecting in nail school, but I think a lot of nail techs don't really get it until they have to put it into practice. So foundational learning, this is good to keep you refreshed and just keep you sharp. If you're trying to learn the Russian manicure stuff, definitely take it from her, because this is what she does. Product application, dealing with structured gels. When you are in nail school, depending on the school you're in, it doesn't matter what country you're in or what part of the United States you're in. They teach you structured gel, but they don't really teach you structured gel. I know in some schools you get a run through on it and you need more because they're basically, when you're in school, they're teaching you how to pass your state exam. She's teaching you how to work with it. So I would say she's worth taking the class because going to take all these classes in person sometimes isn't worth it. You need time to work with yourself, to condition yourself to learn some of this stuff. So $50 for structured gel mini class or hard gel, that's worth the money. She also teaches a foot care, a dry e-file pedicure 101, the basics, because not everyone wants their foot in water and it is kind of moving towards a dry e-file. Take the class. It's worth every bit of the money. She teaches the e-filing. Not everybody knows how to e-file. Some people teach themselves. Depending on the school, you may learn e-filing, but initially you need to know how to shape and deal with the free edge. Now you learn it in nail school, but like I said, they're really teaching you how to pass the state exam. Her class is $17. That's reasonable. So for any nail enthusiast or someone in school or a current nail tech that needs to refresh, her website is a must to have as your backup and to keep your training on point. She does nail art. She does templates for pricing menus. So when you're in question, like I said, one thing may work for somebody else, but it may not work for you. Her website, hdhhub.com, will work for you because you can't be everywhere all at once. And then this is coming down to what can your pockets handle? What's in your pocketbook? So be smart with your money. Realize that HDH Hub is here and you have ways to keep your training up to date. Now, my next person will be Nail Jerk. She also teaches classes for Cocoets too. And she is experienced in Japanese nail gels, but her specialty and what she teaches is airbrushing classes. If you want to get into airbrushing, I would definitely say if you're in the California area, take the class. If you are self-taught, she has great stencils. She's worth it. Buy the stencils. But she mainly teaches with Cocoets, so you will find her doing a lot of classes for them at this point. And if you're interested in Cocoets classes, I would definitely say go to their site and you will find Nail Jerk on there. And she also has her own business where she does nails. But in terms of her airbrush classes, it's a must. She's worth every bit of it. And with that said, I'm going to end it on this note. Like and subscribe. There's going to be a part 3 to this video because I'm going to go over some of the international nail brands and websites to look at that people don't really know about. And like and subscribe, and I'll return with part 3. Thank you.